lot of people have an interest in photography. One, because I think it preserves uh, moments you can't get back. And so, especially after, big events, it's just so important to do that. So, if someone's really getting into it and you really think you have a knack for it, because some people just have an eye for it, your camera is, you just have to learn it inside out. And so, learning your camera and how to use it in manual mode and what is the ISO and the shutter speed and all of these things have to do with how do they all interact, what do you set them on in certain situations, how do you adjust shadows, all of those things. You just have to know all of that.
So
Yeah.
do you like helping people out when it comes to their beginnings of their adventures?
Oh, absolutely. That's like one of my favorite things, because if it weren't for people helping me and guiding me in the right direction, I wouldn't have continued on the path that I'm on.
Hmm.
And so it's so important for me. I am just a firm believer in all areas of life that there's enough sunshine for all of us.
Yeah. So when you
Yeah.
first started, did you try to reach out to other photographers to get mentors and whatnot?
Oh yeah, yeah, and some photographers, especially ones that are like close in proximity to our area, um, some of them are not too fond of doing that. Like if you're in the same zip code, they don't necessarily want to do that, and that's their perspective. That's fine. I don't personally take that same approach, but some people want to do it that way. But um, yeah, other photographers, there's a strong knit community in Columbus where we have multiple Facebook pages for creatives and photographers, videographers that all help each other out. If someone has a family emergency, they know they can hop right on and be like, "Okay, hey group, this is what's going on," and we all help each other out. So that's really important.
Well, that's pretty awesome. You know,
Yeah.
hopefully they can search these groups up and find them themselves.
Oh,
But
you
so, what kind of camera do you think somebody should start off with?
Someone who's just starting off, or just learning, I think that, I mean, they still have Canon Rebels out that are great. That's a great camera. It's, again, like maybe 400 to 500 bucks just to dip your toes in the water, see if you like it. It is a really, really amazing starter camera.
Right. Isn't the most expensive part of the camera is the lens?
That is so true. Yes. And there are so many.
Yeah. So a perfect starter lens would be what? What kind of lens would it be? Just one that comes with the camera, or should they upgrade to something more?
Yeah, it kind of depends on what you want to do. So the Canon Rebel kit lens is the 1855, and that's a really, really good lens. But if you go into like doing macro work or large families or even like action sports, just depending on the length of how far away your subject is and all of the, I mean, there's just a lot to consider. But the 1855 is a really good starter lens for sure. Now, if you're doing a lot of people like I do, the 2470 millimeter is a really great lens. I love that lens. It has been my favorite, and it's really common to be on my camera. It's uncommon if I have something else on there other than that. So,
It's good to know. You know, I'm gonna go to the store and buy one of those.
yeah, yes.
So, Stephanie, do you have any final thoughts that you want to share with people that's starting into the industry that might help them along and how to progress them to become more successful in what they want to do?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the most important thing is to surround yourself with a whole village of people who are supporting you. So whether that be web work and SEO, like I have with AdWire LLC, they are amazing. That has just completely changed my business. Um, I work very closely with Newgrounds. I work very closely with like my Santa, and those people and that village of people surrounding me and supporting me and helping me get to where I've wanted to be. It's just so important to work with other people in
It's very important
networking.
to network
Yeah,
out, right?
networking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Connecting
Yeah,
with other
yeah,
businesses, connecting with
yeah,
other photographers,
yeah,
just going out there and just exploring the opportunities that may be waiting for you, right?
yeah. Absolutely,
Yeah. So,
absolutely.
how do you find your clients?
So finding clients is I do that a variety of ways. And basically, I have an amazing website and SEO team that makes sure that all of my bases are covered so that people can find me very easily with simple web searches. So I work with AdWire LLC, and they are amazing. So from website design, making sure that my fonts, my colors, everything, my forms, client agreement, pricing page, the way that people find me on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
they handle it all.
Oh, wow.
And so AdWire is amazing. So that has been a game changer
Good.
for my business. So I would highly recommend for anyone to check them out. So, but also, word of mouth. Also, word of mouth is so important.
Yeah, of course.
And then returning clients, because like I said, like once you're like in the Steph Jordan Photography family, then you just keep coming back. If you have a senior one year, you likely have a senior a couple years later if you have more than one kid. So